Collective, chosen one, star seeds. Welcome back to Divine Time with Queen Nefertiti, my aunt. Hope everybody is doing great. We're going to smudge these cards, ask the Most High to bless them, that we get a good read. Yes, yes. So I hope everyone had a beautiful Sunday. Well, we're going to hop into our self-care deck. It's getting late. So let's see what Spirit has for us tonight to do our lovely self-care. So somebody might be starting a routine. You might be getting it going on. So we're going to ask Spirit, give us a card, please. Spirit, give us a self-care card for Sunday night. What would you have the collective to know? And Spirit says shine. Keep shining. We have the shining card. We have the gift. Yes, yes. We also have, no, that's surprise. Somebody going to be surprised with a gift. Thank you, Spirit. We have another card. Somebody is taking it easy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We have another card, just fell on the floor, which is elevate. Somebody is elevating, going higher. Hope y'all had a beautiful day. It is Sunday, so I know people are reassessing, getting yourself together, getting ready for tomorrow. You know, Sunday is supposed to be the first day of the week, but we claim Monday as the first day of the week. So maybe somebody trying to get themselves together to start off a beautiful day. Can we get another card, Spirit? And you want to be authentic, be your true, unique self. No matter what other people say, what they do, stay direct on yourself. One more card, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you for your love, your light. Thank you for your cards. Thank you for your blessings and your healing and anointing. What would you give us tonight? Our self-care. Thank you, Spirit. Self. Be thyself. Get this other card off the floor. I'll be right. Okay, I am back. We're going to ask Spirit to give me a lovely message, because we started out with a surprise. Surprise, surprise. So somebody might be receiving some great surprises because tomorrow is Monday, right? So you might be getting ready to step into some great surprises on your job. So you might have somebody has something to present to you, a nice surprise. So you got yourself lined up for some great things, because you have a surprise, you have the shining, keep shining, and you have to be authentic, be your true self, and you have the easy, and you have, yes, success. And you also is reassessing, because you're elevating. Yes, yes. You are elevating. You're falling in love with yourself. So somebody probably has their eyes on you, and they have been noticing the changes that you have been making. They notice you're not the same person you used to be. That you have changed. You have grown. You have became free. Somebody wasn't free, right? Somebody wasn't free. But when you was able to tap into your own self, you set yourself free. So somebody might be surprised tomorrow when they see you, right? Being that you reassess and you done came up, you know, you ever changing. Somebody's changing rapidly. And maybe other people wasn't looking for it. Maybe they wasn't looking for you to reassess, to change. Maybe somebody wanted you stuck. Maybe they want you to be that same old person you used to be. Maybe they wasn't looking for you to elevate. They weren't looking for you to grow. They weren't looking for you to expand. So when you have people in your life that's seeing you all the time, and usually when somebody see you, they don't expect a change, especially when people have already made up their mind about you, who you are and how you're supposed to live your life. And when you turn your back to those people, because you want to be your own unique self. You want to change. You want to elevate. You want to grow. You want to be able to transform anything, reassess anything in your past that you did not like, because you are growing. We all are growing. But when you are growing and you are changing and you are elevating, that might be a big surprise to some people. Instead of you getting a surprise tomorrow, maybe a lot of people will receive a surprise from you. When they see that the tactics or whatever they was doing, trying to keep you caged up, keep you locked up, try to keep you, to yourself. Even though I think you love yourself, you didn't mind being by yourself, but you learned to come out of the cage. You learned to come out of your own comfort zone and be your own person. Be your own person when you reassess. And you learn that just because somebody's opinion about you doesn't make it true. Just because somebody don't feel that you deserve to be the shining light does not make it true. It all depends on how you feel about yourself. And you feel pretty good. You feel like you are abundant. Feel like you are successful. Feel like you might have the world against you. You might have a lot of people that's in your energy that do not understand why you are changing for the better. Because maybe somebody like you to be the old person that was a doormat. Maybe somebody like you being the old person that they can always count on to, joke and jug at. So maybe someone was thinking that you will always be someone that they can predict. But I guess tomorrow they will be surprised. They will be surprised that you are no longer the same person. Yes, you look the same. You probably sound the same. But when you reassess yourself, your whole mindset change. Even your goals change. Things that you probably, I got fur, y'all, forgive me. But even though you seem to be the same person, your mindset has changed. And a lot of times, you probably was trying to tell people, because you got to reassess, you got to think about it. You probably was trying to tell people and explain to people the way you was. And maybe they didn't take you serious. Maybe the whole time that you was elevation, loving yourself. Maybe the whole time over the course of years that you've been elevated, you've been trying to talk to people and tell them, about your change, about your growth, about how you are being successful and believing in your dreams and your desires. Maybe they just turned their back on you. Maybe they turned their back on you and they didn't want to hear it. Maybe they didn't want to change their own self. They didn't want to reassess the way they was living, because we all been there, done that. But when you are elevating, you're coming up to be the best version of yourselves. And when your light is shining, people do not like it. They do not. Because when you are shining, that means you are doing something different. You're the only star, you're the biggest star in the sky. So sometimes people don't like for other people to outshine them. And you don't have to be doing it on purpose. It's just the light that's in you that's glowing. So while you are shining, because you try to tell people about your superpower, about who you are, the love you have for yourself, and the love you even have for them. Because many of years, because you elevated, so you was at the bottom. So many of years you try to explain to people and tell people who you are and give them great ideas about who they can be. And a lot of times people was not ready to hear your good news. They didn't want to hear about your success. So instead of them trying to accept you as you are, as you was, they decide to turn their back. They decide to, I don't want to hear what this person had to say. So you have people turn their back on you. They didn't want to hear what you had to say. They didn't like the way you talk. They didn't like the way you wear your clothes. They didn't like your beautiful hair. They didn't like the way you carried yourself. They really didn't like you at all. But at one point in life, they did try to keep you stuck. At one point in life, a bunch of group of people that did not want you to change. They did not want you to be the true, beautiful, unique person you are. True fact, kings or queens. It doesn't really matter if you're male or female. This energy goes both ways. There were some people that really did not like you. They did not. But even you had to think about it. You had to reassess. How can people not like you when you were so authentic, when you were so real, when you accept them as, they are? But when your life journey came to a point when it was time for you to reassess, to make that great change, it was a surprise. And somebody gonna get a surprise tomorrow, y'all. It was a great surprise to a lot of people. It was like, no, hell no, not so. How can we stop this person? So actually, you have people that really want you to stop doing you. They want you to stop walking in your divine purpose. They want you to stop taking it easy. They wanted to make it hard on you. They want you to not shine as a chosen one. They didn't want you to shine. And do believe there are a lot of chosen ones out there. So while people didn't want you to shine, they wasn't ready to receive your gift. They wasn't ready to see you succeed. They wasn't ready for you to love yourself. Self-righteous. They wasn't ready to see you elevate. These was people that was in your energy that turned their back to you. These was older people, young people. These was some men, some women. I don't see no children. But I do see people that turned their back on you. And it probably had you reassessing, second guessing your own self-worth. Had you second guessing your own self-value. Have you second guessing your own self knowing you are a surprise. Not only are you presenting a surprise to the people that you know, you're also presenting a surprise to the universe because you came out. A lot of people was waiting to see you shine. People was waiting for you to teach them how to take it easy. Because when you are around a lot of people that do not have self-love and that will turn it back on you, it is hard for you to elevate if you're not spiritual gifted. So you might have people looking up to you now and thinking that you are successful to them because you can help them. For you can teach them how to be a blessing to themselves and they can surprise someone else. When you know that you are shining your light, you know that you can help somebody else, right? But when you have the wrong people talking about you, the wrong people gaslighting you, the wrong people sharing false information, the wrong people that say they love you and they don't. When you have the wrong people in your energy, they will hate to see you grow. Number one, because these people then got comfortable with the lifestyle that they live and they don't want you to expand. Also, they have to hold the title of gaslighting you. After someone went around, told a bunch of lies to a lot of people, and a lot of people believe it. So therefore, the community, they turned their back on you because they had already gaslighted you. And when you start to shine your light on a lot of situations And you let people know that whatever they said, it didn't bother you. You was keep going in the right direction. You was taking it easy. See, when Most High bless you, people can come against you. Either they come against you for you to learn a lesson, or they got to learn a lesson from you. So when you learn how to stand in your divine power and know that you are the light of the world that sitteth on top of the hill that cannot be hidden. People can try to deny you. They can try to lie on you. They can try to do a lot of things. But it's still, you still the star. You still the light. You still have the light in you. You still can help and heal anyone in the universe that wants to be healed because you became their gift. You became, by reassessing the negative, you transmute it into positive. So whatever anyone said about you for evil, it's just written in scripture. It all worked out for your good. So it's just a point of you being strong enough to reassess your mindset, knowing, yeah, you probably did a lot of things that was wrong, but reassessing, you have done a lot of great things that are good. So when you practice the law of the Ma'at, knowing that no one's perfect, but you can always balance it out. But it's only the ones that's hating on you, that has their back turned towards you, they don't want to hear, they don't want to listen, they don't want to be a part of the light because they are a part of the darkness. So when they can't heal their own self and they see that you have became a different person because you was elevating, they want you stuck, but it couldn't hold you back because you was elevating. When you are chosen, when you are starseed, when you are a light bearer, when you are a healer, when you are an earth angel, you have a lot of trials and tribulations. You have done a lot of wrong things. Yes, we have, because it's a part of your elevation. And that's what your enemy doesn't like. That you accepted everything that you did that was not pleasing, not only in your eyesight, but wasn't even pleasing in the eyesight of the Most High. But you had to learn, right? How can you help anyone else? You had to reassess, unless you go through that situation. Some people went through some situations and they put them in the closet. They don't want nobody to know what they have done, but they don't mind trying to speak up and say some things. Oh, that's a surprise. That's a surprise. So they don't mind speaking up and surprising somebody else. Like they good, they golden, they the chosen child. And knowing the whole time they nothing but a con artist. Knowing the whole time they try to get people to be on their side. So that way they can turn people against you so they can take the shine, so they can get in the spotlight. So they can elevate. So you do have people that use other people for gain. And you have people that are the children of the light, the children of the sun, the children that know how to reassess anything, any chaos energy that was thrown at them. A lot of times we stumbled and we fell on our own. And a lot of times you had people that threw out stones to help you fall, to wish you that you fall, to wish that you would not succeed in life. They wish that you wasn't authentic. They wish that you wasn't successful. In order for all that, they had to try to break you down mentally. They want to try to see if they can break your self-confidence by saying words, using similes, just doing anything to try to distract you. But when you are in the army of the Most High, and you know your self-worth, and you know yourself, you learn to use everything for your growth. And anything that would try to destroy you, you would say return back to sender, because that's not your energy. Because when you learn who you was, who you are, and what you are destined to do. You are destined to shine your light on the whole world, to change for the better and not for the worse. You're out here to surprise your haters, because your haters are your number one motivators. Your haters are the ones that push you in the back and say you can't do it. You'll never amount to anything. Your hair not right. You don't have the proper clothes. Your grammar's off point. You didn't graduate. You've been married too many times. You have anger problems. Those are your motivators. Those are your haters. Your haters pay attention to you, sometimes more than you pay attention to yourself. So, we don't really knock our haters. We just don't invite them into our energy field. So that way, they won't try to drain you of your superpower, because they want to take it easy. They want to be you. They want to see how it feels to walk in your shoes. They want to be successful. Yes, yes. They want everyone to focus on them. So while you are being the best version of yourself on this channel, and do your research, do your study. If you don't have any enemies, then don't try to make none. If you have overcome the obstacles that enemies try to throw in your way, thank the Most High that you have learned your lesson. You have started your journey being the best version of yourself and not trying to be anyone else. So that's why when people do not learn a lesson, they look at someone else and they want to be them. That's because they have not learned their own lesson. So when you have people turn their back, that's because they have not learned their lesson. When people listen to other people's opinion, that's why I always say do your research. When you have people that listen at other people's opinion about other people, 9 out of 10, they don't even know those other people. They probably talked to them one time. And some people, they probably never talked to them at all. It's a he say, she say. But when you have those people that try to pull you down because they have insecurities about their own life, so to tear you down, they feel like they shine. They feel like they in the up and up. They feel like they're in the clouds because they felt like they disappointed you. So when people try to hurt your feelings, they want to gobble gab you, stare at you, try to dress like you, look like you, talk like you, try to be you, and want you to feel sad, want you to feel some type of way. When you are chosen, there's only one way you can feel, and that is good. You feel anointed, you feel empowered. When we are shifting, chosen ones, when you are going through challenges with different people that try to keep you caged up, family members, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, when you have elevated because you changed, you reassess your mind. It wasn't nobody else that did the work. You did the work on yourself. And one reason why you did the work on yourself that kept you elevating was because you know truly deep down inside who you really are. No one will go through the trials and the burdens that you went through unless they are chosen. You have been set up. You have been lied on, lied to. You have carried other people's burden. You had also blessed a lot of people, healed a lot of people, touched a lot of people's heart. But when people are jealous of you, was that surprise? They would not want to recognize you. That's true fact. And I always tell that story about Yeshua, how the people would not receive him in his hometown. He couldn't even perform, couldn't even heal. But on your journey, chosen one, it was people that did not like you, and you was able to heal them anyway. You did, because of their faith. They knew that you had the touch, but they still didn't like you. But in Yeshua's case, he couldn't perform any miracles because they would not believe. So you do have certain people in your energy that believe and know that you are a shining star. But they don't want you to know it. They think you might get the big head. They think that you might feel that you are better than anyone else. But if they only knew during that recess, when you reassess your mind, you realize for a long time before they even knew that you was here for great change, to help everyone else have it easy and breezy. So this message may or may not contain to you. Take what you can and use it for your uplift to keep you on a high vibration. Realize everybody is not going to like you. It's cool. It's great. Accept it. The more you accept everyone not loving you and liking you, it's more easier for you to reassess and change into being the person that you are called and led to be. Don't be a people pleaser. They want to turn it back, let them go. So while they're leaving, you will be successful. You won't have nobody trying to hold you back. So this Queen Nefertiti, peace and blessing to the Most High. Thank you for the reading of these cards. May they be a blessing to someone that's even trying to see what they are supposed to do on this third dimension. So if you visited my channel for the very first time, maybe this message might be for you. And again, it might be for the chosen ones. Peace and blessings to each and every one. I'm Queen Nefertiti, my aunt. Keep it real on and popping on this channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do so. Tap the bell so you can get your notification each and every time that I do upload. And thank you all for tuning and tapping in. Peace and blessings.